Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Adam Syazwan bin Cik Shukeri. My metric numbers is 2023 103443. Today I would like to present about the introduction of our chosen company, which is Samsung. The first one is Samsung is one of the world's largest company in the field of electronics and advanced technology. The company specializes in producing and manufacturing many different consumer and industries such as digital media devices, electronics, memory chip, semiconductors, and integrated system. The Samsung was founded on the 1st of March 1988 as a trading store for groceries by Lee Byung-chul. Chul started the business in Daegu City in South Korea by trading simple goods which were produced in the city and around it and exported them to China. The third one is the company needed to create a system to help it grow, which helped Samsung to become the leading company in the services of information technologies. The last one is Samsung also entered the electronic field by starting the production of the black and white TVs, and that was the start of the company to start producing home electronics and exporting them to other countries around the world. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AIMAN HAKEEM bin ABDUL KHANGA. Matrix number 2023165085. Now I am going to explain about challenges faced by Samsung Electronics Company on planning section. There are three main challenges faced by Samsung Electronics Company in planning section. The first one is finance. As we know, everything in the company requires fund to run the business and the company. Planning will be so much challenging for the company if they don't have a good financial statement, such as cash flow, profit and loss statement, and the bank statement properly. If Samsung can calculate wisely all needed in launching a new product, it can cause Samsung to bankruptcy. Next is lack of expertise in Samsung company. As we know, big companies such as Samsung Electronics have a lot of departments. So in planning, a variety of departments required to make a decision and to make a wise decision in launching a new product. Everything in a Samsung company want to do, they all department have to involve in the planning. For example, if Samsung want to launch a new product, they have to call R&D department, financial department, marketing department, IT information technologies department, and they have to call also create a new department just for the product. So if one or more department are not expertise in their own department, then the planning will not go as their plan. Last but not least is the lack of alignment. The lack of alignment in company bring definition in which employees and subordinate employees. Planning doesn't align with the objective and the goals for the team ahead. This happened to a rigid vertical hierarchy such as Samsung, which is imposed their decision from top to down. It may sound impossible, but this is often happens in a big company such as Samsung, as the top management and the employees are not in the same shoes, so they can't understand each other 100%, which lead to the lack of alignment.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. My name is MEOR ZAIRULAFZAN and my matric number is 2023131601. Today I will be discussing about organizing a company. The first challenge in organizing a company is staff planning. Effectively organizing and assigning the staff, particularly in a big organization with various jobs and responsibility, may be difficult from time to time. To maximize production and efficiency, it is necessary to carefully organize and coordinate the assignment of the right personnel to the proper task, project and department. The second challenge is the change of management. Organizational change like restructuring, mergers, or the use of new technology might provide difficulties for the organizing department. The third one is team coordination. It might be difficult to collaborate across team, department, or geographically scattered place. It is critical for seamless operation to provide good coordination, communication, and alignment of goal and action among different teams or departments. The fourth and the final one is the organizational structure and design. Creating an effective organizational structure that matches with the company's objective while also maximizing efficiency may be difficult undertaking. Balancing elements like centralized and decentralized decision making, the departmental boundaries, reporting line and power level need careful thoughts.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur SYAMIMI binti Muhammad SALAHUDDIN, 2023-116159. Today I would like to present about challenging in leading. The first is overcoming a downturn in the key chip business. Global semiconductor manufacturers are struggling to cope with the low demand for their products amid rising inflation and slowing economies. And Samsung is no expectation, but Samsung said the company will not cut production of DRAM and NAND memory chip, expecting demand to rebound in the medium term. But that means low chip price will be continued and demand leaning for at the least a couple more quarters. Next is lack of motion. The second main issue which Samsung is facing nowadays is lack of motion. Information technology IT is changing by the day. It is very critical to work on it, because in the workplace of Samsung employees have to work on radars and its digital slabs such as silicon chip. There is a change in working style after a while because of advancement, but all the work remains the same. So they have to practice the same work day after day. The practice make them feel bored, which result in stress. So that is the reason they feel a lack of motion in the team.
Assalamualaikum, my name is NURUL BALQIS, my matric number 2023-510127. I would like to present about Samsung challenge in controlling. There are numerous challenges that are facing Samsung, and these include the fact that Samsung facing very strict competition from its main rivals when it comes to the majority of its flagship items, including its smartphones and many other consumer devices. Samsung faces this extremely big difficulty due to the advent of numerous other smartphone manufacturers that compete with the company for market share. The company's smartphone segment poses the greater danger from competition. Other challenge faced by Samsung is COVID-19 pandemic, where COVID-19 is a huge obstacle that has caused the business to suffer multiple setbacks and loss of growth. The emergence of the pandemic has caused the corporation to have serious issues in a number of areas, including its production procedures, supply chain operations, and product marketing. In addition, customers are reluctant to spend money on consumer gadgets in these difficult times as a result of the pandemic. Due to the global recessions, which affects many nations, customers have less purchasing power and are less likely to spend money on pricey things like smartphones and other consumer gadgets like those produced by Samsung. Lastly, Samsung facing challenge in software update and security, where the problem for Samsung is to regularly release software updates and security patches for their products, especially given how quickly mobile technology is developing. To resolve vulnerabilities, expand functionality, and improve user experience, timely updates are essential. It might be difficult to ensure compatibility and offer updates across a wide range of devices.
We move to the conclusion. In the conclusion, Samsung is a huge and powerful empire that covers many sectors. Such a big company should have a really good strategy and management structure to manage the different sectors of the company. Samsung has made it a culture to invent new products and seek new opportunities. The company believes that time is money and use that to be the first in innovation, unlike the competitors who focus on making their products on the pre-existing technologies. Obstacles and problems are an inevitable thing, and every company should manage their way to overcome the problem. Thank you.